$45,000 per month. That's how much money you can make with this super easy and free AI side hustle. You don't need any skills or experience or anything like that, and literally anyone can do it. So in this video, I will show you the AI tool we are going to use, why is $45,000 per month realistic amount you can make, and I'll give you all the tips and tricks you need to start making money with this AI side hustle as soon as possible. So the first thing we have to do is to go to bing.com/create to get access to the AI tool we need for this side hustle, and that's Dall 3. Dall is basically one of OpenAI's products, and OpenAI is the company behind ChatGPT. They recently released their version 3 of Dall, which is extremely powerful, and we are going to take advantage of that. Dall is basically an AI text-to-image generator, but the recent update made it the first AI tool that successfully produces text within the images. Now, I must say that they still have a lot to improve, because most of the time the text doesn't look 100% right, but that's a huge step in the right direction, and no one else is offering something close yet. So when you go to bing.com/create, this is what you're going to see. From here, you just type your prompt in this box, like it could be any prompt, just to get started, and then click join and create. Then you'll be sent to this page that will ask you to sign in, and since Bing is owned by Microsoft, you need a Microsoft account. If you don't have one, just click this button that says create one, and you'll just have to type your email address, and they'll send you a confirmation email, and you'll be basically good to go in less than a minute. But I think everyone knows how to create an account, so let's move on from the boring part, and I want to show you the potential of this amazing AI tool. So once you create an account and log in, that's basically what you're going to see. This AI text-to-image generator is powered by Dall 3, as you can see, and like I said, this tool is completely free to use, at least so far. And they have this credit thing that you can see here, but that's just for faster generations. If you run out of credits, you'll still be able to generate images, and to be honest, the difference in the wait time without credits is just a couple of seconds. It's not a big deal at all. So you can basically generate as many images as you want. If you go to this Explore Ideas tab, you can see all the crazy stuff you can do with this AI tool, and they all look amazing. But I don't think you'll be too impressed considering the capabilities of other AI text-to-image generators like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, etc. The reason for using Dall 3 is its ability to include text in the images. So I'll make a simple prompt like a dog in front of a big family house with a sign that says Charlie is back, and after a few seconds you get 4 images. And as you can see, Dall did a pretty good job with this prompt. Basically on 2 out of 4 images the text is looking spot on, and we can honestly use them for whatever the purpose might be. Like I said, that's a huge step in the right direction, and that gives so many opportunities to the ones that are a little bit creative. And today I'm gonna show you one of the ways we can take advantage of this advanced AI to make thousands of dollars by simply typing prompts like this. So we are not going to generate random images with text, but what we're actually going to do instead is make logos. If I type create a logo for a construction company, that includes the text A&V service. And that's just an example, of course, but we can see that Dall generated for us 4 very different logos, and this one is actually very decent. The text is perfect, it doesn't have any mistakes, and I actually like this one. Maybe we can change this element to match the other one in Canva for 5 seconds, but that's pretty much it. It looks great. The other ones also look very good, but it didn't manage to nail the text perfectly. In some images the text is just a little bit off, but on the others is like completely off. Of course, you can easily fix that too on Canva or Photoshop because it's a plain one color background. I'm gonna quickly show you just one more prompt so you can see that this works with other types of logos too. So I'll type modern logo icon for a delivery company that includes the text 8 Mile. And again, we got 4 decent looking logos that most of them don't have the text 100% right, but we can easily fix that. In order to make them look good though, you have to be more specific with your prompt. Add stuff like emblem, logo icon, or just logo. And also, there are plenty of tips for prompts on Google, or you can ask ChatGPT too. But the main point is that you can make a professionally looking logo in less than a minute, and that's incredible. But how we can actually make money with these logos? Well, the easiest and probably one of the most profitable ways is to go to Fiverr.com and start offering your service. Logo design is one of the most popular categories on Fiverr, and literally hundreds of people are making an absurd amount of money by simply making logos. For example, this guy here is completely overwhelmed with orders. For his basic package, he charges $30, and for his standard package, $65. Looking at his previous work, I can see that a very big portion of his customers order the standard package as it includes a cartoon character in the logo. We can easily say that his average order value is probably around $50, and considering that he has more than 30 orders in queue, he can potentially make $1 $1,500 a day, which is $45,000 a month. But of course, no one can actually make 30 logos in a day, and that's why AI is so powerful. And the best thing is that people will tell you exactly how they want their logos to look, and you will add all these details in your prompt, so the output will be spot on. But how you can actually manage to rank your gig when there is so much competition, you might ask? Well, that's a fair enough question, and I'll give you a few tips in order to make this strategy work. So the first and most important thing you have to do is to do proper research before you start creating your gig. You can't just go for the broad search term like I'll create a professional logo design, or I'll design a logo for your business or something like that, and expect to rank on the first page and receive 50 orders a day. That's not gonna happen no matter how good your logos are or how well you created your gigs or whatever. Your account is new and Fiverr will never place your gig on the top spots for such a competitive keyword. You have to spend some time searching for the least competitive keyword with a high to decent search volume. Your goal should be to find 7 different sub-niches within the logo design category that have as low competition as possible, but you have to keep in mind the demand as well. There's absolutely no point in ranking on the first page for a keyword that 5 people a month are searching for, and the best way to figure out whether a particular keyword has a decent demand is by going through the different listings and checking if people on the first page have a decent amount of reviews on their gigs. However, that's not a proof that there is a demand for this keyword right now. These reviews could be done months from now and there could be no current demand. So to check that, you just have to open up these gigs and check whether people have orders in queue. That's a clear sign that there is a current demand for this keyword, and you can be 100% sure that people are searching and buying these types of logos. So when you finish your research and find ideally 7 different keywords you can create gigs for, you have to make sure 2 things are done right. Your gigs look professional and you provide your absolute best samples for your thumbnail. You have to stand out from the competition and also look very clean and professional. One tip I can give you here is to go to the best performers in this niche and not copy but get inspiration from their gigs. Description structure, wording, FAQs, pricing, colors, sizes, everything. And I want to emphasize that. Don't copy them, but just get inspiration. You don't have to reinvent the wheel and try different things until you find the winning style or formula or whatever. You have the winning formula in front of you. Just open a couple of different top performing gigs, check for patterns, and implement that in your own gig, and ideally improve something if possible. Once you launch your gigs in the appropriate sub-niches, showing your best designs and having great descriptions, pricing and all that, you'll be amazed how quickly people will start reaching out to you and ordering your gigs. And by the way, the point of making 7 gigs is to maximize your success rate, because you never know which sub-niche will pick up first and drag the rest of the gigs with it. Once you start the ball rolling and make a couple of orders and receive a good amount of 5-star reviews, you can try to expand to more competitive keywords where there is a higher demand as well. This is not a get-rich-quick hack or something like that, but this is a legitimate business and it can take some time until you see results. But once you nail those Fiverr listings and orders start to come, you'll be able to make so much money in a very short period of time because Dall will make the logos for you. I personally have Fiverr account for almost 2 years now, and I had to figure out how to get my first order and rank my gigs the hard way. And I did a very informative video where I go in depth about all that. I also have another video with the best 10 Fiverr tips, and they both gonna help you a ton to speed up the process and actually see success with this strategy. But that's it for now. I hope you guys like the content and consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any videos in the future. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.